Hey, that's the wrong way, Andrew. You got me all messed up. There we go. Look at that. Hey, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Oh, let's see. A little wobbly. Did you get notification? Is that what that was?
Not yet.
Well, go to YouTube. Pop up. We got folks waiting.
That was already on there?
Yeah, we're live.
We live, baby.
We live, baby. All right. I cannot see any comments right now. So Andrew's going to pull it up on his phone. And he's going to turn his volume down. See what we got.
I don't know.
Let's see. Our heads are chopped off. Yep. Hang this up a little bit. Should be good. Oh, look at that. That'll work right there.
Yours still a little chopped off, but it's so big you can't really help it.
You know what? Can't nobody stand you anyway, Andrew. Let's shut this window. So tonight I figured we just kind of hang out real quick. I like to go live when Andrew's over. So put him on the spot. So as you can see by the title and the parts, we've decided to go T5. So we're gonna, I mean, it's something that he'd been talking about anyway, but I think we're gonna go ahead and do a T5 swap.
Kind of got my hand forced on this one.
yeah, he kind of got his hand forced on this. So we're gonna go ahead and do a T5 swap on his car. We did not realize that we've got all the stuff to do this. I'll take you guys over there in a minute. We'll look at all the stuff. But I mean, we basically have everything that we need to do a T5 swap in Andrew's car minus the bell housing. And we've already got somebody on Instagram. I can't remember who it was. If you're in here right now, go ahead and sound off.
I think that might be him, Craig Reeves.
Is it Craig Reeves?
I'll have to make sure I have the bell housing tomorrow. I must be on Instagram if I have it.
Okay, yeah. So Craig thinks he has a bell housing. That's the only thing really that we're missing.
I had 2 of them and lost both of them. I don't know where they are.
I think he took them to the scrap yard and got a couple bucks off of them.
I doubt it.
Yeah. So these things are getting harder and harder to find, you know, the bell housings and stuff. So if somebody's got one, which, you know, Craig, we're gonna wait on you. So let me know tomorrow if you've got it. We're not asking for free. Andrew's gonna pay for it. You know, if you have to ship it or whatever, we'll pay all the shipping. But yeah, I mean, we need to get this car done. So if you guys don't know, the AOD kind of took a crap on Andrew's car. Both of his cars are kind of down.
Yeah,
Kinda.
the red car just got a leak somewhere.
Red car? You got
I mean, not the red car, the black car.
He's trying to claim my car already. He's got one of my cars. Now he's trying to claim my other one. What's everybody saying?
417 Fox said, "Hey Andrew, what size shirt you need a Fox t-shirt?" Oh, that's the one this guy you get a hat from. A large. I need to buy one. I just keep forgetting. I don't even have a Roots Well shirt either.
Dude, I got to stop wearing all your gear. I intentionally didn't wear it tonight because that's my go-to hat. It's a super awesome hat. I like the stuff. A lot of people always ask me, you know, where I get it from. I point them in your direction, but at the same time, man, I got to wear my own stuff. Look, I tell you what, point right here, it's sitting up on the shelf. Well, so the deal is, I use Teespring for the hats, and honestly, I'm not a huge fan because Teespring does not allow me to put it on one side. So I don't know. What do you guys think about the hat? Go ahead and tell me now, because honestly, it's not been a popular seller. If you guys don't like the hat, I'm just going to go ahead and take it down from Teespring. There's no point in keeping it up. But if you guys would like to buy a hat, you can click the link down at the bottom of the video. You can go to Teespring. You can order one. I don't think they're that bad. I think they're like, I don't know, maybe 18, 20 bucks, something like that. What we got? I'm going to set this up here so we can both read it. How about that? Okay.
I can't hardly read it that far away.
I don't even sell my stuff yet. You need to start selling it, man. You got some pretty cool stuff. I like it. All right, let's start back up here at the top and see what everybody's talking about. Man, you guys are already getting it. Already getting it. What's up, everybody? We're on Andrew's phone, so we got everything pulled up over here. A little harder to read. Mustang Mike said, "What's up, Andrew?" Sure, swap it. Yeah, so we're definitely going to be swapping Andrew's car. Also,
yeah, don't have anything but first gear and reverse.
yeah. So also in this video, we're going to talk about the green car, because like we said before, so we've got a lot of transmission work that just all of a sudden popped up, right?
Yeah.
We're going to be T5 swapping Andrew's car. So we'll have an AOD, which nobody's going to buy that. We'll probably just put it up. But we'll have the AOD out of that car. We're going to put a T-5 in his car. And then I guess I need to just go ahead and spill the beans, because that's the next step, is something that you guys don't know about yet. Do not hold me to this, but this is the plan. And I'm going to make a separate video on this where we talk about it, the pros, the cons, and all that type of stuff. But you guys, on these live streams, you know, you kind of get the inside scoop. So what we're going to do here, since both of Andrew's cars are down, we're going to take the white car, pull the AOD out of it, and put a T5 in it. At that point, once that car is driving, we're going to take his black and gray car. We're going to pull the C4 out of that so that he can put a 6R80 in it. Now, that's going to be involving, right? That's not going to be a weekend job. That's going to be, it's going to take a while. We'll probably end up doing the work over at Joe Nate's.
Probably.
More than likely when it comes to that.
We haven't talked to him yet,
yeah. So, Nate, if you're watching this, we haven't even talked to you yet, but we'll probably end up doing the work over there because he's got a lift and we're not there yet. Which leads me to, all right, remember we talked about doing a 6R80 in my car. Has anybody caught on to this yet? Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna give you guys a second because I already know it's coming. We're on a little bit of a delay.
Andrew sounds like me breaking everything. Yeah, I don't need no help breaking shit. I pretty much do a good job of that.
See, it didn't take very long. Craig's already got it. All right. See, I don't even have to say anything, guys. You already know where this is going, right? So what do you guys think about that? What do you think? You think it's going to be good? Don't, Andrew. Andrew, I know me and you talked. So Andrew Hanlon, me and you talked a little bit about doing, you know, a 5-speed or something in the car, but you know, you got to work with what you got, right? I'm not a rich man. I can't just go out and drop, you know, $3,500, $4,000 on a really awesome transmission. It just doesn't work that way. What is this stuff? Oh, that's your. I was like, what?
Yeah,
I'm watching Andrew's phone. So anyway, it just makes sense, right? So let me go ahead and clarify for everybody that didn't catch on. Andrew's going to go 6R80 in his car, or wants to anyway.
In my black car.
In the black car. So we're going to T5 swap the white car, 6R80 swap the black car, and then like basically it was staring us in the face. We're like, well, I asked Andrew, so what the hell are you going to do with your C4 when you take it out? And he's like, I don't know, probably sell it. I asked him how much, and he told me, and I was like, well, we could just make that happen. I mean, it's a really good price. Obviously, Andrew's hooking me up. Guys, I can't go wrong. I mean, you got to look at it from a money standpoint. I'll just tell you this. It's like what, a third of the price of a 6R80 swap?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if that tells you anything.
I saw one of them guys say Justin 91 LX did it for $3,500, but I don't see how.
Yeah, and we still
maybe if it's a bone stock transmission, but I'm going to do intermediate shaft and clutches in mine.
Yeah, Wisnat Racing, Zeb, what's up, man? What's the deal with the bell housings, man? Why do y'all not have any bell housings? You let me down on that.
He said, "Let me know when I want." when he...
Zeb, you just gonna have to come on over here and get you some, I guess. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead real quick, like. And let's squash the whole C4 not being streetable deal, right? And I'm going to kind of refer to Andrew on this. Andrew, well, yeah, it is. But why would the green car be even more streetable?
It's a turbo car.
It's a turbo car. It's got 331 gears in it, guys. And you know what? We can go to 327, 308. Now, I wouldn't go any higher than a 308 gear. So, the whole, like, it's not going to be a street car thing, out the window, right? Completely out the window, guys. I'm not going to even entertain that crap. I don't even want to hear it, to be completely honest with you. I'm going to do this because I want to do this. This is not something that I'm doing based off what subscribers want to do. This is something that I'm passionate about and have been thinking about for a while. So it's just something I want to do. I love a C4. Are they the strongest transmissions out there?
No.
No, they're not. We all know that. But they are pretty strong transmissions if they're built right. When you're given a deal, you got to kind of take what you got. Now, we could always upgrade later. I mean, we could run C4 for a year and decide we want to change it and do whatever. But 331 gears with the turbo setup, guys, it's going to be nasty. I mean, Andrew outrun me with a C4 and nitrous. And I got a feeling
Making less power.
Yeah, I got a feeling that his car actually makes a little bit less power. I mean, it's not going to be much either way, but I still think his car made less power. It's not that I'm scared of the T5s or anything like that, or shifting. It's what's the furthest we might drive? 10, 15 miles?
Probably.
So 10 or 15 miles, something like that. Anyway, hope you guys understand, and I hope you know, at least kind of get where I'm coming from with it. G-Funk, what you talking about later, guys? Come on, man. It's like, what, 3 o'clock in Michigan? A C6 is, yeah, so I mean, if you're comparing C4, C6, yeah, C6 is stronger, but we have a small block C6, but nah.
C6 might be stronger than the stock speed C4, but it ain't stronger than the C4 in my car.
Yeah, Neo Mustangs, are y'all going to do a call? Yeah, we were going to try to do that tomorrow, so we may do a live stream tomorrow night too. I don't know, me and Andrew were just over, and I was like, screw it, let's go live, let's talk to the guys real quick, and I was just messing with you. You get up at 3:30 a.m., I get up at 4:30, so I feel you, man. I feel you.
I gotta
hey,
get
man.
up at like 5:20 p.m. tomorrow. It's gonna be rough.
Look at this guy, man. Look at this guy. Yeah, C6 eats too much horsepower. Look, guys, so this is the deal. I'm getting this C4 for such a good price from Andrew. Guys, we could literally in a few months replace every hard part in this thing and completely build it to the max if we wanted to, right? As long as you guys keep watching these videos, buying a little bit of merch, we can do that, right? So that's something that we can do. I'm not worried about it. I mean, the C4s will hold power, but yes, you have to put money in them. As of right now, you've not upgraded any hard parts.
The only thing aftermarket is the pump, but it's just another stock pump I put in.
That's right. It all depends. Now, I will say this. So the C4 is something that I want to do. It's not something that you subscribers obviously have asked for. You really kind of probably wanted me to do the 6R80. But I'll say this, you know, I will ask you, what do you want to see done with this car? I mean, do you want us to really, really push it as far as we can push it with the stock block until we tear it up and then put the new motor in it? Or do you want to go ahead and just as soon as we get the C4 in, kind of move on to the 347 dark block setup? Me personally, I'm more interested. I would like to go to Ford Takeover. This is something we were talking about earlier. I would like to go to Ford Takeover with a stock block, with a stock bottom end car and see what we can do with it. Honestly, though, at the same time, I just don't see us waiting that long to put that motor in the car.
Yeah.
I just don't.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm thinking like early next year we'll be putting the motor in the car. So
some dude said something earlier about
push it until it blows. I agree.
I couldn't hardly read it. My AFR is 11.7 to 12.3 at idle. At full throttle, it's around 13.14. Is that all right? 13.14 is kind of lean.
Well, if you're not in boost, if you don't have boost, it's not bad. My AFR is 11.7, 12.3 at idle full. So that's really rich. So you know, Zach. Yeah, you need to be somewhere around 13 or 14 at idle. I mean, even 15 is fine. Whatever. It doesn't really matter at idle. Or let me back up. At idle, do whatever your car needs you to do at idle, right? If you're down in the 11s is the only way it idles correctly, then leave it there. It's not a big deal. At full throttle, it's around 13 or 14. Is that all right? If you're naturally aspirated, yeah, that's perfectly fine. I think 14.7, I think, is stoic or whatever. Andrew got it made. Yeah. So somebody was asking about Craig. Where did Craig's go? Next gen car, guys. What do we have? Car Bell. So, like, Craig, seriously, I mean, look, man, I appreciate it. You don't have to deliver. I mean, we pay for shipping and all that stuff if you want to. That's fine. But, I mean, if you guys want to come, now I'm working a lot of overtime right now, so I can't guarantee, like, what days I'll be off and be here. But, yeah, I mean, I'd be willing to hang out with you guys for a little bit, maybe to be where Andrew can kind of come over. Next gen car, guys, bring the GoPro with you. We'll do a little bit of video. Let's see, send it to the moon. Yeah, that's basically what we're going to do. C4 is underrated. Yeah, absolutely. A C4 is a good transmission. Now, if I was an NA car, NA only, and I'm trying to go as fast as possible and it be a street car, I would not choose a C4. I'm just going to be real with you. Because you have to gear that thing so low. I wouldn't go that route. A C4 is a great transmission, but it really has its place, and it's really, really nice behind a turbo setup. It's just, like I said, guys, it was something that came to mind after we started talking a little bit, and we were like, you know what? I think the C4 needs to go in the green car. You got some Aaron Lewis playing behind y'all. You guys can't hear that.
I didn't know that he was also the singer in Stain too.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Andrew didn't know that. I thought I taught him better than that. Neo, what's up, man? Nathan, just buy an AutoZone clutch. What Neo's telling you is absolutely true. Seriously, guys, don't think that that's a joke. You can buy these AutoZone clutches and be perfectly fine behind a remotely stock car. It's just
if you got an aftermarket transmission like
yeah.
TKO 600, something like that, you can go a little more aggressive. But.
Yeah, you can go more aggressive. But absolutely what Neo's telling you is 100% true. And if you guys don't know who Neo is, well, he's pretty much the man. When it comes to transmission stuff, you listen to him. What does that say? Be different and throw a 700R4. So, look, I'd love to say, hey, let's just do something to be different. I don't have that kind of money, okay? Guys, we got to stay level-headed here, right? That's what kind of is different about my channel. Neo's kind of the same way too on this, but we got to stay level-headed here. The 6R80 sounded really great, and it opened the door for this conversation to even be happening right now with the C4. But once we kind of really, the green car.
Just loading. It froze up.
Yeah, it may just be your phone. Yes, just your phone. So, what converter, y'all? Okay. All right, so Neo asked about the converter. So right now, his car has a little cheap Jegs converter in it, and it works great.
I had a dynamic converter in it, and it was way too much converter for my setup.
Yeah.
So I ended up just putting a Jegs converter in it because I've got another motor that's going to go in my black car, and it wouldn't have been too much converter for that motor. So I just bought a cheap Jegs converter to buy some time till I get that other motor together.
Yeah, so it's about a 2,500 stall. Obviously, it depends on the gear, it depends on the car, all that type of stuff. But it's somewhere. Well, it's probably around 22 to 25. I would say.
You can foot brake it up to that, but it'll flash to about 2,800.
Okay. So it'll flash about 2,800. Either way, that should work out pretty good for my car. We do not need a lot of stall behind my car. My car is not a race car. We're not trying to get the absolute best number out of it. What we are trying to do is still drive the car a little bit, and maybe go take it to the track. What does that say? 3,500, 4K stall. No. So Andrew's, like you said, is like it flashes to like 28, but I mean about a 2,500, something like that.
Performance Automatic is who makes the adapter for the 6R80 to a small block.
Yeah.
It ain't cheap, but it's the only way you can do it.
Yeah. So Scott says the new crib looks good. Just missing a lift. Yeah. I mean, we'll get to that at some point. To be completely honest with you, I'm not worried about the lift right now because we've got money just going here and going there, and the lift, it's just not something we need right now. I'm not accustomed to working with a lift, so I'm okay with that. And a lot of the comments about, AC, guys, we're not putting AC in this place. I say that, but I'm like 90% sure that we are not going to put AC in here. I don't know how you guys work with AC going. Seriously. I mean, we're from the South. I grew up down here. 100-degree days is what it is. You sweat your ass off, you turn your fan on, and you're okay. If I put AC in this garage, we ain't getting nothing done. Nothing. We're not doing any work. Besides, that means I got to leave the doors down. No. Guys, when I come out here to the garage, all the windows get opened up, the doors go up. I can't work with closed doors. Look, you also got to think, in the wintertime, we still leave the damn doors open. I mean, even if it's in the 30s or something like that, we might close them, like in the garage if it's really windy. But guys, we're not doing heat and AC. I mean, we'll do like a heater or something, sure. Nah.
I can work in the heat, but the cold.
Yeah, exactly, man. AC spoils you, man. I can't do that. I don't know how you guys do it. If I come out here in the summer and it's 70 degrees in here and it's 100 degrees outside and I got my TV going, we ain't doing no work. Me and Andrew, we chilling. We fixing to watch YouTube and everything else. Yes, a couple decent sized ceiling fans. I'll be back later. Just gonna live stream running. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. I appreciate it. Trim his arms. What? What y'all talking about? My arm hair, bro? You're talking about my arm hair, Andrew. That's all right. They're gonna have to look at it for a little while, just because of that. Thank God, no Doritos tonight. Yep, I have no comment. You want to keep talking about the arm hair or what? Let's see. What would y'all recommend with TFS Stage 2 cam, GT40 head, single plane, 650 double pumper, 355 or 373? Somewhere in there. Well, it's always my go-to, guys. It's like a 355, 373. Damn Sasquatch. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Damn Chewbacca. You guys are rough, boy. Y'all are rough. I was thinking 355 for highway. Yeah, so there's really no difference with a 5-speed car between a 355 and 373. I will tell you that if you don't have drag radials, 370 usually like where you go over that threshold. A 373 will start to bust the tires loose, where a 355 a lot of times is kind of a good balance, right? Now, if you've got a set of drag radials, I say go 373s.
I could make mine with 355 in it.
Yeah, like I said, it's like that tipping point. When you go to a 373, you start to get into that really low gear. I say really low. It just makes a difference. All the good light can see them pores. So you got to have AC. These getting yeah, AC in the car. Yeah, for absolutely, 100%. None of my cars are not gonna have that. Okay, so Craig says, man, brutal. What would cause my TPS to get 4.5 volts at wide open throttle? It's only showing 3.6 volts wide open with 2 different sensors. What's the open? What's the open voltage? Well, let's just find out. How about that? Andrew, sit and keep them company, I guess, or whatever. Let's just see. Let's check that out. So what did he say? How many volts?
He said 4.5, I think.
4.5 volts.
Oh, he said he's getting 3.6. He's hunting 4.5.
Getting 3.6. Throttle body may not be opening up.
Yeah. May just be the throttle body not opening up. Opening all the way.
Make sure the blade's opening up, because I just got 4.3 wide open throttle. Come on, chair, bro. Yeah, we got to fix that. So yeah, it's probably just a throttle position or a throttle body issue, I would think. Oh, we're just lagging like hell.
You've been lagging since the beginning.
Yeah.
Much.
Sorry guys about the feed. Sounds cutting out. So low key, what staying of y'all's is faster? Low key. Well, I was gonna say the green car, but the green car ain't beat the black car. So really, Andrew's car is the fastest. They're gonna be really close. These 2 cars are gonna be super close.
I might put the 6R in my car and it might go slower.
I mean, we don't know yet.
I might hate it.
I'll tell you guys this. All right. Actually, I'll just let Andrew answer the question. I think, so compare the green car and the black car. How do you think they stack up?
Probably make somewhere near the same power. Green car probably makes a little more on higher boost, obviously, to a certain extent, but you just can't outshift that C4.
Yeah, no matter what. So,
I don't care who you are.
Yep. So you're not going to outshift it. You're always going to, I don't care what y'all say. This ain't no white claw. This is some screwball, and it's good stuff. I don't care what you say. So the deal really with that is, it's really going to be, I hate to say a driver's race, because that's not really the case.
Yeah.
But it's really going to kind of be back and forth between the 2 cars.
It should be close.
They're about dead even. So when I come back this time, if my car runs better and I'm able to shift it good, we should be about dead even, right? Until we can turn the boost up. Let's see. Andrew, that joke you made about the cam gear in front. Oh, kissing
like
boys. That was a long time ago.
That made me laugh earlier.
Absolutely was. Hey, who's that?
I didn't think that ever even made the video.
Hello?
No, I would not twin turbo my car. I can make plenty of power on a single, but I also don't want to deal with all that piping. I'll probably end up putting either a Vortec or a Pro-Charger on the white car. That's the goal. With a decent little cam in it so it sounds good at idle. Not trying to make a whole bunch of power, maybe 6-8 pounds.
Happy Halloween, mother.
I hate you.
No, I don't even want to hear it because Memphis got me outside of the crap. Dang, lured me out there. Nasty.
It smells horrible.
It does. Actually, it smells pretty good. All right, where are we at? Greetings from Poland. What is up? All right, where are we at?
Why do I want to go 6R80? Why not? To be honest with you, the gear ratios are better. I can run less gear and pretty much still get the same 60s or better 60s with the same gear and a 6R80 because the gear ratio and the transmissions are so much higher in first. And I've got 2 overdrives.
Yeah, basically. Andrew, are you planning on getting the Ford takeover this year? Yeah.
Yes.
Or next year. Yeah, we're all planning on going. And that's the thing, you know, like I want to be able to go to Ford takeover and race.
Got silly strings.
Dude, I've got it all over me too. Memphis got me. They got me good outside. But I want to be able to go to Ford takeover and be able to race. It's not, look, and it's not that we can't race a 5-speed car. Neo does it, and he gets really good times out of it. Just so far, man, I've not seen what I need to see from my car to give me the confidence that I can go out there with it 5-speed. You agree with that?
Yeah.
Probably got all over the side of my face.
What's
too.
my AFR sitting at without nitrous on motor?
Well,
I think it's around.
we used to know.
Yeah, my wideband O2 sensor went out and I ain't put a new one on it yet, but I think it's around 11.3, if I remember right, 11.1, something like that. It's rich, but I run it rich on purpose. That's why you see it blow all that black smoke. And when I first hit it, but it clears up as I get in higher RPM.
Dig those babies. Dig those babies out of the hole. I hate roll racing. All right, Jody. I'm going to argue with you here. Now, I get it, right? Roll racing, oh God, let's go back to really when it became popular around 2007 or so, right? Roll racing has always been considered weak. It's been considered whatever. Okay, there's 2 sides of this, all right? And I'll argue this with anybody. We'll go to war over it. It doesn't matter to me. When you've got 2 cars, say you build a car, right? Like I have with this green car. We threw this thing together. I'm proud of what we got because we don't hardly have any money in it. Now, we start upgrading suspension, axles, transmission, all this stuff. We're going to have a lot of money in this car, and the bragging rights start to go down. Where we are right now, I'm curious to know how my car stacks up against some of these newer cars. So, like when we raced Cody's car. Cody's is a 2011, nitrous car, automatic, long tube headers, tune, all this stuff, right? I was not concerned about dig racing Cody. He would beat me. He was on drag radials. His car set up for that. I would lose. I don't care about that. I want to know, how much power did we make out of this little Fox body that everybody basically counts out, right? We can worry about suspension and everything else later. Roll racing has its place. Which one do I respect more? Drag racing, of course. But when you're trying to prove a point of how much horsepower a car makes, that's really where roll racing comes in, right? At least I think so anyway. I think it's impressive to go out and roll race with a car of that caliber, which is not a slow car. That car probably makes, what, about 560, 570 to the tires?
Probably somewhere around
Somewhere,
there, maybe a little less.
Somewhere in that area. Being a 6R80 automatic car, I just thought was super, super impressive to be able to do. That way it takes the driver out of it, right? If I'm trying to prove a point to you guys that stock bottom end Fox bodies can make really good power and run with some of these cars, Who am I to go out there and lose to this guy because I missed a shift or because my tires weren't as sticky as his or I didn't have as good of a shock as he did? You get my point? So that's why I'll argue this with anybody. We got Foxcast in the house. I see everybody shouting him out. All right, now look, y'all come over here and spray me. I'm gonna knock you out. Oh look, hold on. Look at this.
The drive-through window.
Drive-through. Oh, look at that. We had a drive-through delivery. Look at Andrew.
Give me one, man.
Look how excited he is.
Give me one. I love it.
We need some pecan swirls, whatever you want to call it. What's Foxcast talking about? He's up in the house. He's spamming my shit. Oh, yeah. Good to see my bros. Man, Foxcast is our boy. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Foxcast, we're gonna get up there and see it. We need to also talk, by the way. So tomorrow, well, shit, I got a bunch of stuff going on tomorrow. At some point here in the next couple of days, we need to talk about something that we started talking about and never finished. Let me finish it up. Yeah, his mouth is watering. Don't be smacking in my ear, dude.
Oh,
it's so disgusting. He's so excited. Okay, all right. Shout out to Foxcast. Absolutely. Jody, so talk to me. After my explanation, do you better understand where I'm coming from with it? I mean, I know it's not going to change your mindset on roll racing, but do you understand where I'm coming from with it?
I prefer to dig race, but
well, I mean, I think everybody does,
for all
right?
intents and purposes, my car just won't work yet. I've been working on it, trying to get it to dig, but it just ain't working yet.
Is it intensive purposes or intense and purposes?
I don't know.
Well, ask you two.
Same
you
thing.
guys tip. No, it's not. It's not. There's a damn difference.
Probably the second one, because I said the first one.
Okay, wasn't a Cobra clone originally a C4? No, it was an AOD actually. Andrew, we only got 132 people in here tonight. I think it's because they don't want to talk about your car.
Probably.
What's the fun in beating someone from a roll and the dig? Okay, so.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
What's the fun in beating? All right, so it's a 6. It's a V6. I'm going to give you a chance to come back in and correct whatever that was that you were trying to say. Retype it out, and yeah, we'll address it. Jody.
I can't see him.
Hey, brother, besides LMR, what other companies that you order restoration parts from? Okay. You guys want me to be transparent here, right? All right, so complete honesty. I've always used LMR. That's who I used. Have I ordered stuff from the other companies before? Yes. But my default was always LMR. I reached out to LMR. LMR did not reach out to me. I reached out to them and asked them if they would like to work with me on my channel way back when I only had like what, maybe 2,000, 3,000 subscribers, something like that. Maybe 6. I don't know. Whatever it was. Maybe 6,000. They agreed to work with me. I can't sit here and name other companies. I mean, you guys got to understand, right? Are there other companies out there you can order from? Absolutely. It's a Google search away. But I will tell you this: the customer service, you're not going to get any better than LMR. And
LMR got the best site for me.
Yes, the best site, the best customer service, guys. I pick and choose who I want to work with. I chose LMR, and they agreed to work with me. So when I tell you these type things, I mean it, right? Are there other companies? Absolutely. Yeah, I'm not telling you guys not to use them, but yes, I 100% support LMR. I like their customer service. My man 4-1 Fox just did a video. 4-1-7 Fox just did a video, and I love their customer service. I love who they are, and they work with us. I mean, they absolutely do. So you know, a lot of these parts that you guys see, they send to me for review. We review them, put them out in front of you guys to see what you think about them, and you know, thank God for that, because if not, we wouldn't have a lot of stuff we do. What's up, guys? Checking in from North Cal, I guess. North Cal.
Where's it at? I can't. My video's
White
all blurry.
LX. I never got a response from a man. Hold on. Jody. All that. Okay, so Foxcast said, yeah. He knows what I'm talking about. All right, Caleb, I'll give you a ring or shoot you a text tomorrow or something, because we definitely need to talk. Jody, you never replied. So did you understand kind of what I was trying to say as to why we roll race? Just to see kind of like where we're at right now. Let's see. All right, so Foxcast, what's Foxcast saying? A win is a win, roll or dig. Absolutely. So I completely agree. It's whatever the people agree to. I know you guys like to see drag racing. This has turned into me just venting tonight. Yeah, I'm just venting tonight. Okay. All right. So guys, let's talk about something else. Dig racing is fun. It's great. It's cool and all that. But I'll tell you this. You can take a bone stock coupe, gut it out, take everything out, put one race seat in it, put 456 gears in it, put 100 shot of gas on it and some sticky tires, and probably go outrun most of these stock cars running around today. Seriously. What is that? I mean, yeah, it's impressive. It proves a point, but it proves a point only at the track. It's not proving a point in the street. Where are we at 90% of the time? We're in the street. I want to know how my car stacks up. Everybody judges and bases cars nowadays not off track cars, not off these damn bracket cars that go to the track with open headers. You are basing what's fast nowadays off Hellcats and all of these type cars like this, right? ZL1s, the new Coyotes. I'm giving you that information. I'm giving you that. That's what you want to see. Horsepower, right? So that's why we do so many roll races over drag races. I tell you what, screw it. You know what we're going to do? We're going to give them a damn dig race. They want a dig race, we'll give you a dig race. I promise you it's not going to be as fun as you think it's going to be. You're not going to get the conclusion that you probably wanted to or that you expected out of it. These cars don't hook good in the street. It's more dangerous to go from a dig in the street, but that's fine. You guys want a dig race? We'll give them a dig race, Andrew. Next time we go out there, and you will see Andrew's car gap me by probably 3 lengths. Now, is that really a good idea of how the cars stack up? In my opinion, absolutely not.
A roll races whose car is faster, a dig races whose car works better.
Yeah. So they both have a place, but see, you guys don't get me on that soapbox. You know,
Everybody likes to race to their strengths. Pretty much is all it boils down to.
Yeah.
If you don't have as much power, more than likely you like the dig race, and if you've got more power, more than likely you like the roll race.
Yeah, and it all really just kind of depends. Most people will do a 1-for-1, right? I give you what you want, you give me what I want. But they both have their place, is what I'm trying to say. So many people just down the dig racing, and there are a lot of guys out there that could be drag racing that only dig race. I could give a crap about your bone stock car that you go out there and race somebody else with, like another bone stock car. Like, I don't really care. I want to, at that point, know who the better driver is, right? Love Elmar. Yeah, guys, I mean, Elmar's, it's a great company. I mean, that's why we are sponsored by them. That's why Foxcast is. That's why we love them and why we use them, okay?
What did they say? I can't read them.
That was a very good way of saying, Andrew. Yeah, I mean, everybody wants what they want. Nate says, you pick the time, I pick the track type deal. Yeah. Yeah, and it's basically, I mean, it all boils down to what Andrew said. Everybody's going to want what appeals to their strong suit. And to be completely honest with you, it's different for everybody. At some point, I'm not going to care a whole lot about the roll racing deal, you know, but I want to show you guys what these cars can do. All right. I mean, you got Street Speed 717 out there roll racing, all these cars. What?
He just called his boy out, man. He said, Craig, you got beat by an EcoBoost Mustang because all your car does is spin. That's rough, man. You just do your buddy like that?
Next time, you just go from a roll and you shut that shit up, right? That's what you do. It's a I give you what you want, you give me what I want type deal. They need to bring the Fox platform back. Yeah, so I saw a lot of the Photoshops rolling around, you know, on I think Instagram.
The infamous white one with the 0304 bumper on it.
Yeah. So I saw a lot of that. They'll never bring the Fox platform back, but I wish they would. The kid's eyeing the last cake. Yeah, he was.
I stuck my finger in
You want Andrew?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
I'll start right there. What's your? I'm gonna put it on the on 3 kit so far. So, that's something that I want to do a completely separate video on. But I will tell you this: I love the On3 kit. I think it was a great purchase. If you're looking for power and drivability and a street car, On3, you can't deny it. You literally can get an On3 for the price of a good used supercharger kit. I think we got $2,900 in the On3 kit, and I want to say you can buy like a really good supercharger kit for they're over $2,000 for a good one. So I mean, you know what I mean?
Intercool one, it'd be about $3,000.
So I really like the On3 kit, guys. Absolutely. What's Scotty talking about? They see me rolling. Jigger. We're gonna argue. We're gonna argue tonight, guys. I see it right now. We're gonna fight. What are we talking about?
Dig racing in the street almost doesn't count because a 300 horsepower car or an 800 horsepower car can both spin. Well, that's not the point of dig racing.
Yeah, I mean,
I disagree because that's not the point of dig racing. The point of dig racing isn't to see who has the most power. That's the point of roll racing.
Yeah. So, and that's the thing, right? I mean,
if you got an 800 horsepower car, you got to run by 300 horsepower cars and set your shit up better because something's messed up.
Yeah, and that's really the whole thing, right? It all depends on what you want to do. Okay, you guys are going to expect me to be able to go to the track and dig race with other cars. Like, you're going to get. My point is, there's a time and a place for roll racing. Right now, for the green car, I think most of you understand its strong suit is roll racing. You want to see how much power the stock bottom end is making. Roll racing makes sense. At some point, we're going to get tired of the roll racing, and we're going to want to go drag race, and we're going to want to prove our point there. So, I just think they both. I mean, it's just as simple as they both have their place. I mean, it's just that simple. And we could argue this all day, but I do ask you guys to be more open-minded when it comes to dig racing and roll racing because they serve two completely different purposes. Now, I know there are guys out there that only roll race and will only ever roll race no matter what they have. I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't like that. I like, I think you should be able to do both. We're working towards that for my car. I mean, I guess we could dig race. We got a tire. I get skin up.
I don't know. Mine blows like obliterates the tires in the road.
All right, so Craig says, all right, so square me away here. Hold on. All right, so Craig, you're one of the next gen car guys, right? If I'm remembering this correctly. So one of you using the next gen car guys account, and yeah. So I think that's what's going on here. Hick House Videos in the house. Wow, man, I have not heard from you in forever. Where you been?
Where's that cool pre at?
Yeah. What's the verdict on which car looks? So, me personally, I like the green car with the gold wheels. I don't know. It just looks cool. But the red car with the gold wheels looks kind of period correct. So
I like the red car with them more. No. They look better.
Let's see. Any recommendations on where to get a dyno tune? Love the channel, by the way. Went to college with Andrew and Hunter. Andrew didn't go to college. He's too stupid.
I did for like 4 semesters.
Who's Joshua Parker? Josh Parker.
I don't know. I ain't good with names though. So.
Oh, Andrew acts like he's so famous now that he don't remember anybody. So
there was one Burgundy Fox out there. That might be who it was.
It might be.
I know.
So,
I'll know his face.
So Joshua, sound off, man. Did you have the Burgundy Fox? How do you know Andrew? Don't give out too many specifics if you don't mind here. So any recommendations? Obviously, you're from around this area. I would say Triple X down in Pensacola. Who you got?
Wait, talking about what?
Tuning.
Probably.
Triple X.
It's hard to find a Fox body tuner.
Yeah.
Kerrigan in Atlanta, I think.
Yes.
Does a pretty decent job too.
Yes, and be mindful also which you probably don't have a Mega Squirt. Nobody tunes a Mega Squirt or Micro Squirt, so good luck there. Fine, brutal. I will give you 3 links in the hit. Scotty, why are you always trying to bully folks? I'm going to get your ass one day, Scotty. You're going to quit bullying me. I'm going to get my weight up with my hate and pay you back when I'm bigger. I promise you. I'm going to get you one day. You keep bullying me like that. Scotty, you need to make some barbecue bacon. That's what needs to happen. We need to have
and some tire smoke. You need to make some tire smoke.
Yeah, so what's the hold up on your car, by the way? Hey, Brutal, what's up, man? What's up, Mustang Lab 302? Guys, we were just hanging out tonight, just having fun. Looks like we're frozen.
Is it frozen on that one?
Yeah, it's the low power mode. Close.
What's that mean?
My phone's probably about to die. But it's okay. Godzilla crate motor, will it fit? Guys, I don't know. You'd have to talk to, who's done that? I can't remember the channel that did that.
Somebody did it.
Cover wheels on the Retro Fox and gold wheels on the Calypso. I want to try the Cobra wheels on the Retro Fox just to see. I know that the stock 93 Cobra wheels look horrible on that car, but they're not designed for that car. They sit way in. Obviously, the 93 Cobra has a wider track, so these 93 Cobra wheels come from LMR, and they're correctly spaced to go on a GT. So, I don't know. They probably look all right. Good night. Hey, glad to see you, Clay. Zach Wilson, Andrew, I got a hold up. Andrew can't read that. Let me read it.
What'd he say? You ain't gonna do nothing anyway.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about you.
Vortex brackets and fuel management unit for sale.
Well, we need more than the brackets.
Yeah.
We need the hair dryer that goes on it too.
That blower will probably come after the 6R80 swap though.
Oh, Revan Evan did that? I did not realize that that's who that was that did that. That was a driving fool back in the damn 90s. I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't know who Revan Evan is, YouTube channel. Him and Uncle Tony's Garage, they used to race those cars together. Okay, so mark your size. Am I running on my own 3 turbo? 60-pound injectors with a 340.
Oh no, now it's back.
Yeah, 60-pound injectors with a 340 pump, E85 pump, stock lines, stock fuel rails, 60-pound injectors. That's it. So I got stock regulator, by the way.
Moe's Speed Shop in Dallas, Georgia.
Yes, Moe's Speed Shop.
Things about Moe's
Yes.
Speed Shop.
So Moe's Speed Shop in Dallas, Georgia. We'll tune that too. Now tell LMR Ford Performance to bring back the 93 upper and lower intake. Yeah, I know, right, man?
You skipped a bunch of comments.
I did.
Oh, okay. How long as you don't care?
I mean, I do care, Andrew. I can't answer them all. I tell you what, you answer. You start answering. See, I didn't skip that many, actually. And it's coming along. You better keep watching that rear view. Yeah, I mean, that's where I'm going to see it. So you're absolutely correct. I keep watching my rear view for you, Scotty. Not worried about you and your mod motor. Actually, I am, but don't tell nobody. Okay, so, can't find a head unit up here in what? Up here in South Jersey. So, the hell? Do you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Hold up, guys. It's like a race car. That was weird.
Yeah.
It was random.
Can't find a head unit up here in South Jersey, but I figured I'd sell them. Oh, okay. That's the guy with the Vortex.
Oh, okay. Oh, head unit as in supercharger building. I got you. 143 people. Yeah, what's up, everybody? 150 right now. So we got 150 people in the house. That's pretty good, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of a random just night. Guys, we're going to have an actual, I'm going to try to actually have a live stream tomorrow. And if I can get Neo Mustangs on, we're going to try to do that and talk. What's Fulton talking about? He has skipped all my comments. What boost are you going to run against Andrew? So Fulton is my brother, by the way, guys. So he's been in the videos. He's pretty much helped me sand on every car that we've ever painted over there. So Fulton Hester in the comments.
All of it. I don't know if it'll turn enough, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't honestly know if it will either. to be completely honest. So we did turn the boost up on the green car, and it was like it got slower.
Yeah.
So we've got to uncap the Y pipe. Just so you guys know, next time I go out there and run Andrew, I'm uncapping the Y pipe. I don't give a shit if he likes it or not. It's got to happen. We have to get some of that exhaust out of this car.
Redneck.
Don't say that, Andrew. You're a redneck.
But I don't have no straight pipe truck.
You got a straight pipe white Arctic Fox.
That is not straight pipe.
It's not, but Listen to this crap. We have to listen to this crap all the time. I'm moving up north. I'm gonna be a Yankee. You guys got those kind of trucks up there too? Let's see. Am I gonna be more than 15 pounds? No. So when I race Andrew, we're gonna set the car at, I think, 15 pounds. Is that what we agree? 15 pounds of boost, and I'm just going to really focus on trying to hit my shifts as quick as possible. And we're going to, Andrew, the shitty part is Andrew's going to have to be with me to help me tune my car to try to outrun him. Because I got to have somebody hold the laptop, look at the numbers and all that. But we're going to tune on the car. We have to clean the tune up a little bit. It's not really bad, but I think it's a little on the lean side. Tune the car up. We've got a box up there with Torco in it. We're going to add some Torco to the car. We're going to turn the timing up and turn the boost up. I should be able to maybe not outrun him, but at least be bumper to bumper. I'd be fine with a bumper either way, right? That makes sense. I'd be good with that. I will not accept a loss. If I lose to Andrew again, we're turning it up.
He said our trucks make sound. Our trucks make sound from dragging rusty mufflers on the ground. That's why I would never move up north.
Yes, absolutely.
Arctic Fox needs to be set up for pro touring. Needs some curves.
Neo said it's raining here. Don't come here. It's 40 degrees and raining. Oh Lord.
I'm not opposed to doing the Arctic Fox like that, but
like
I wouldn't.
Rusted out mufflers dragging them down?
No, sir.
I don't understand what you're saying.
No, he's talking about doing like pro touring, like.
I
mean, I probably wouldn't do the autocross stuff, but I'd go ride like Tails of the Dragon, ride run and stuff like that.
Hey, Nate says Kentucky welcomes you. You know what, man? Y'all get a little too much snow for me. I know that sounds crazy to some of you guys up north and in the Midwest, but Kentucky does. Like when they get snow, they get some snow.
My family's from Pennsylvania, so I used to go up there when I was little, and it's cool until you have to drive. Nah.
That cough sounded dry. I'm telling you, I've got the wrong one. There's no doubt about it, and it's cool. It's fine. It'll be all right. But just actually, believe it or not, I think I had that crap back in, what was it, February? I got real sick. I will say this, and let's don't discuss this any further, but I will say this. Back in February, I got real sick, and look, if that's what I had, that's some bad shit. I remember laying in bed thinking, this shit's gonna kill me. Like I was delusional. I had fever.
He done called me and told me I could have all his cars. Yeah, you did.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I didn't say that. But it was really bad, guys. I promise you, it was so bad. So yeah, I hope I don't have it. No, I just got throat's dry, I guess. Okay. What's Scotty talking about? By the way, I still have Papa Smurf long block sitting in the garage. That'd be good actually to put in the Lightning if we ever blow it up.
Yeah.
I'd put a 4.6 back in the Lightning. I'd put a Cobra motor in it if I ever blew it up. Well, I mean, if I could get my hands on one. That 5.4 is just weak sauce for what it is, you know? It really is. What's everybody talking about, Andrew?
So you guys stay see from his TV. I can read it from back here. It's too blurry.
There. You read it out. Read it out to me and I'll just talk. How about that? And drink.
About got a headache from having to stare. Insert Rona joke. Thinking about building another silver bullet. Give both of you some competition. Travis Utterback.
Oh, what? Hold up. Travis? That's my dog right there. Dude, I did not know you were on here. That's legit. So
I heard you talk about him.
Yeah, so Travis back in the day, man, get up with me, dude. That's crazy. So Travis had a beautiful GT, silver GT with checkerboard stripes. I actually have a picture of that car at the rim shop. And I think he had like 215s or something in the back of the truck, back of the trunk. As a matter of fact, he had a Paxton supercharger on the car. The supercharger that is on my dad's car, on Papa T's car, come from Travis's car. He probably had one of the nastiest foxes, like street foxes around back in the day. Man, it's good to hear from you, man. I hadn't heard from you in forever. Get up with me sometime. Yes.
Versus Papa T's car.
Okay, so Zach, I'm going to be... Andrew, what would happen? I mean, and look, guys.
It'd be rough, man.
It wouldn't be pretty.
His car ain't tuned.
No, Papa T's car's not tuned, and that's something that we need to address. We could tune it. I've tried to talk him into putting a micro squirt on the car, and we might actually do that. So, but it's just not even close, guys. Not even close. Now, it's funny because his car runs really good sometimes, and then other times it doesn't even hardly run, and that's just based off the tune. What the hell is that?
You got a rock in your shoe.
I do. What else are they talking about?
What have you been doing with the lightning? You should do a small segment where you get a pull to 100 at least once a week. Weekly 100.
So weekly 100. I like that. That's actually good. Nothing honestly with the lightning. I've been using it as a daily driver to go back and forth to work. We've got an exhaust leak we need to fix. We did get the new TIG torch set up. I started videoing that. I'm not done with it yet because all I did was the unboxing. But we're gonna definitely.
I got a silly string falling out of my hair.
But we got to weld some exhaust up. I think we got a pinhole leak in it.
Green car with gold wheels.
Yeah, green car with gold wheels is where it's at.
In Virginia, building a coupe 40 over, gonna go on 3 turbo. Maybe 10 pounds, 355s on the C4. What do you think it'll do? I think it'll do good, but it'll do even better on 15 pounds.
Yes. Look, okay. All right. This is what I'm here for, guys. If nothing else, I'm here to show you guys, to hell with 10 pounds of boost. 10 pounds is a starting point on these cars. Listen to me now. Anybody who's considering going on 3 turbo kit, something like that, 10 pounds is your starting point. That should be your base
12 pounds
boost.
is safe.
That should be your base boost. And I mean that shit. I mean that. I seriously do. That's the whole point of why we're doing what we're doing. This was a clapped out motor, guys. Remember, the motor in the Calypso come out of that white LX convertible. We drove that car home with a blown head gasket and labor knocking. Literally had to stop on the way home to pour more water in it because it was blowing it out the damn head, I guess. I don't know where it was going. And we got that car home, put a head gasket on it, and that is the engine that is in the Calypso clone, now on 15, 16. It has seen 17 pounds of boost a couple times. That's why we're here. This is what I do this for, is to show you guys. 10 pounds is your starting point. You guys are safe. Now, would I run around on 15 pounds every single day? Obviously, probably not. But if you want to go run somebody, tune that car for 15 pounds. Have you a 10-pound tune and a 15-pound tune. Guys, give me that. I've worked hard to prove that to you guys, so you got to at least give me that.
He said, I'm wanting to build a 331 stroker from my LX, starting with a dark block, not wanting to mess with a stock block. I just don't trust it.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I don't blame you, but
yeah.
I'm going to show y'all sooner than later what a stock block will hold.
Yeah. And look, that's real talk.
I'm going to find out for myself, too.
Yeah, what Andrew's saying is real talk. That's kind of our point here. Now, are we on Chris Watson's level? No. Okay, I mean, but what we are average guys that have basically the same knowledge as you do.
I like to push my limits.
We want to push our limits, right? I mean, I promise you, we're going to push the limits of one of these cars. And the block may crack or it may sling a rod or whatever the case may be. But whatever it is, we're going to give it to you guys. We're going to deliver it to you and let you know what happened. So far, though, what we have seen is a 100 shot on a damn stock bottom end with a C4 is disgusting. Get some. I mean, it's nasty. That little green car back there with an on 3 turbo and 15 pounds of boost, nothing to it. Don't miss a beat. So please give us that. I mean, that's what we're here for, guys. This is what we've been trying to prove to you. If you haven't learned that yet, by now, you're never going to learn it.
Edward Moon says motors will handle a lot as the head gaskets that blow out. Splitting the block is a myth.
Splitting the block is not a myth. It's true. And I have one back here, but I get what you're saying.
Splitting them at 500, like as soon as you make 501, it's going to split down the middle. Is just simply not true.
Not true. Not true at all. I will look. Damn it. We're gonna have to just do a video.
They're not super strong, but they're not as weak as people say they are. Neither.
No. So we're gonna have to make a video devoted to this one thing. Good harmonics. Hear me out, guys. There again. Please hear me. Good harmonics and RPM, keeping RPM down, is what will save these engines, right? Now, obviously, if you have detonation or something like that, then yes, I mean, that'll kill it. Yes, that'll kill an engine. But listen to me. Good harmonics, good valve train, and keeping the RPM low. That is it. That's the secret. everybody wants to know, right? You go to spinning these cars to 62, 6,500 RPM, making 600 to the tires with a stock balancer that the damn rubber's trying to seep out of on you and shitty valve train, you're probably going to break something. I mean, it's just how it goes. And the more vibration that you have, the bigger chance that you're probably going to have of splitting that block.
This dude said LMAO 550 to 650 range, it will split. I've saw it 4 to 5 times.
Well, 650 is a lot more than 550. Like,
yeah, I mean, look, guys, I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you about where it splits at. I mean, some could split at 5, some could split at 650. Okay, so that's not my point. My point is to tell you that there is no magic number. 450, 500 to the wheels. It's not going to just split because of that. I've got a buddy of mine, the guy that we actually got our Dart or our 347 assembly out of, Justin Scarborough. He was making like 650 to the wheels for like 5 years before that thing ever split. So whatever.
What do you think the market is for early SN cars?
The market is going to start going up. Pay attention
that
to
already is.
Yeah, pay attention to the SN cars because they're therefore while any car that bottoms out in price, which the SN95 did,
About a year
the
and a half
94,
ago, you could get a clean GT for like $3,000, $3,500. You could get a Cobra for $4,500, $5,000.
Yeah. Any car that bottoms out like that is bound to make a comeback. It's just like the stock market. It's the same thing. Stocks go down, everybody buys up real cheap, drives it back up. Now, it's going to bounce. It's going to fluctuate a little bit. But I would suggest if you want one of the early SN cars, meaning the 5.0, the 94, 95, you better get it now.
I want one.
Yeah, you better get one now. If you want one, don't wait a couple of years because they're going to start going up. Now, I mean, are they going to go through the roof in a couple of years? No. But you're going to start seeing them kind of rival Fox body prices. You got to think, guys. The Fox bodies were important to, Gen X guys. I mean, that's a good way of, I guess, reference it. You're what? Well, you're a millennial, essentially. But the millennials and up, Gen Y, or whatever the hell they are.
Whatever they come up with.
The SN 94, 95s are going to mean a lot to them, right? They're going to remember those. I just think with them being limited, with only 2 years of still having the 5.0 in them, if you can get your hands on one, get your hands on one now. Andrew, I'd like to see a nasty 351 in a black car. Yeah, a 351 would be awesome.
It was like, that was my route I was going to go, and I got a steal on some 306 stuff.
Yes, this is a live video, by the way.
We live, baby.
Yes, homie. Howdy. 157 up in here. All right. I paid $11,000. Ooh, Lord, for my 86. Well, Dexter, I'm sure that was a really nice car if you paid that for it. My grandfather used to buy mint Fox bodies at the auction for $500. Yeah, so I mean those days are long gone, obviously. But
I hope he kept a few of them.
Yeah. So James says that he has a 94 GT with 120,000 miles. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. I would love to have another white GT coupe. Love to, 94, 95. Now, see what you guys don't know about me, and there's so much that you don't know. I've had actually several 94, 95 Mustangs. You don't act like you're popular or something, you're always getting all these messages. But we had a couple of those cars, or several actually, and one of my favorites was probably what was that we had, a 95 convertible. It had 19-inch Falcon Koblenz on it. Man, that car was nice. That car was sweet. So yeah, get your hands on them. Explain about the GTS. So the GTS was just like a stripped down version from what I remember. It was kind of like a base model performance upgrade. I don't really remember a lot about the GTSs, but nothing special about them, honestly. Will they go up in value? Probably so, to be completely honest with you. Get your hands on a GTS if you can find one, but at the same time, don't expect any, significant power.
I like the red interior in S95s.
Yes, red
White
interior.
GT 5-speed with red interior.
Something else. Now, y'all mark my word. You don't have to agree with me. You don't even have to agree with me. The price of these red interior Fox bodies are going to go up. Now, Andrew don't even like me talking about
No,
this.
I
See?
don't.
He's
Look,
getting mad.
I hate red interior. If you got any that you want to sell,
Send it to him. He'll burn
send it to me and I'll set it on fire. You know.
We love red interior. That's just all there's to it. Now, look, you guys. Some people will never love red interior.
Red interior is the best interior. It's
It
not
is.
up for debate.
It is point blank. And if you guys would really think about it for a second, you'd understand the red interior is just beautiful in the Fox body. Most of you have never really seen a good proper red interior. They've all faded and look purple and brown and everything else. So I understand. Or
I
a
think
white
the only
GT.
other Mustang that I'd get rid of my white car for would be a '92 red GT with red interior.
And the
because they
red,
have all red.
all around the dash and everything in
The
red.
'92 GT
Red
had
steering
like
wheel.
red steering wheel and everything. I'd get rid of my car for one that was red with red interior.
So if you don't like the red interior, no, red
Not
is
a
not
fan of-
horrible. Red is not horrible. I'm telling you now, it's not. That's fine though. You know what, guys? Continue to hate it. Anytime you get your hands on some red interior, send it over here to us. Watch what I say. Mark my
I
words.
just threw up.
I
Good,
see
sell
it.
them to me.
Yeah, I mean, not a fan of red interior. Nate, well, you will be. Give it time. I promise you. I promise you.
I
It'll
hope
grow
you're not.
on you. Blue is just as bad. Come on now. Blue is horrible. The blue is.
I hate blue interior.
Blue
It's
is
almost
like-
like pillowcases.
Yeah, it's just, it looks like grandma's car. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just not.
I feel like I'm riding in like an Oldsmobile or a box Chevy. or
Yeah.
something.
I've tried to like the blue stuff, to be honest with you, but nah, it's not really my thing. But, no. I got 184,000 miles on my 5.0. Not a lot of blow by when you think about it. Yeah, it's not bad.
You think I should pull it and rebuild it? No.
Oh, I didn't see that. Absolutely not. So a lot of times, guys, you have to check on the back of these intakes, the lower intake of these of these Fox bodies. There's a screen down there at the bottom of it, your PCV valve. Check that screen and make sure that it's not stopped up, because honestly, that will cause a little bit of blow by. All these cars are going to have blow by, obviously, and most of that needs to travel up the PCV and be recirculated. If that PCV is stopped up, it will start to blow out of other areas. So make sure that that screen back there underneath your PCV valve and the bottom of your intake is clear. My red car, whenever I bought it, that car over there, it blew, like if you took the cap off of the valve covers, it would just, blow smoke and everything else out. Come to find out, it was completely stopped up back there. I changed that filter out and it's good now. The only thing worse than a blue interior is the LS swap. See, I got red on red vert. Y'all guys fight about it. I mean, get after it. Shit. Let's see how many people actually like the red interior
I like
and
it.
how many people
Let's do
don't.
it.
Yeah, hell yeah. I want to see you guys fight it out, damn it. There's got to be more people in here that like red interior. It's just got to be. Scarlet Porno Red Napa, yes, absolutely. You want to know my least favorite? I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys a little secret right now. That's going to piss them off, Andrew. You guys are really going to get mad. I love red interior. It's my favorite. You know what my least favorite is? Anybody want to guess? I'll wait on you. There we go. Least favorite. Larry, you already know. Mo, you know. Nope, guys, it's not great. It's black. I cannot stand solid black interior in a Fox body.
Horrible.
It looks horrible. My red car has solid black interior. Don't care for it. I could care less. If I could snap my fingers right now and turn it red, everybody could kiss my ass, because that's what color it would be. I promise you right now. It'd be porno red. I'm talking brand new from the factory, just blind you whenever you open the door up. Like, that's what I want it to be. I would absolutely love that. This black interior is just it's just not good.
No, that just said leather. The leather is pretty bad.
Yeah, leather's not the
They
best
don't
either.
look bad when they're in great shape. But
Don't say gray.
They're all not in great shape.
I like the gray interior. Yes.
I like
the gray
it.
interior.
If you want to paint a car like a crazy color or something, that's the only bad thing about red interior. Other than that, I still prefer red.
I'll trade you some blue for it. No, dog, we ain't going blue. if we
I'm
do that,
good,
we'll just
man.
pull it out and dye it red. Come on now, nah. I'll swap you my gray for black. Nah, I mean, so this is the deal. Like, I talk that crap, but to be completely honest with you, I really don't want to go through the work of having to pull the dash and everything else. The best thing to do in that situation is leave your dash, change your dash pad, change that color. I would never, ever pull my dash and all of that at one time to swap for red interior. I just change my dash pad and dye whatever else. But I don't know, man. You know, at some point we may do that. We may just pull it out and dye everything. What you think? I mean, might as well. I mean, this stuff was dyed from the factory anyway, if you guys didn't know.
Do you know where to get red seats? No. If you find out, let me know.
Yeah, please. Actually, black. So Zach says black GT with red interior is perfect. Yeah, hell yeah, absolutely, dude. Do you know where I can get? Oh, okay, you just read that. All right, Craig. I'll message you tomorrow with the bell housing. Hopefully, I still have it cleaned up. Don't worry about cleaning it up, man. If you got it, bring it on, man.
I
We'll
don't
take
care
it.
if it's yellow.
Absolutely. Still looking for a 3650 trans out of a new Edge. I don't know what one of those is.
Mama Brutal just called me and she said, you better give that little 10-year-old boy a shout out. She thinks he's
10-year-old boy? Hold on, she on the phone? What did she say?
What's she talking about? I ain't seen nobody comment nothing like that.
All right, let me look.
Zach Wilson said, any updates on Yellow Wolf?
Any updates on Yellow Wolf?
Speak on it.
No, I ain't speaking on nothing.
Speak on
What?
it.
You better get it up. I'm gonna knock you out. All right. So okay. All right, Andrew. So Mama Brutal, my mom, called Miss Brutal and told her that I better give Andrew a shout out. He's like 10 years old. Andrew, comment again. I'm gonna give you a little bit of time, buddy. Say whatever it was that you had to say here. Red, red, red. Andrew, if you're still watching, comment again, buddy. Why are we frozen? We just lose the live stream?
Probably.
All right, sorry, we lost the live stream. I think we're back. Okay, get up off me.
You're in my way.
All right, so stop.
I don't know how to get out of it. There we go.
All right, so I'm good now. So Andrew, comment again, if you will. Whatever it was that you said. I got in trouble. We're talking, so we're not doing too good of a job at reading comments. So Neo, I'm streaming through YouTube. OBS lags for me. Yeah, everybody, we got Neo in the house. So is Andrew my son? Yeah, he's my ex stepson.
Yeah.
I mean, I still kind of.
Weird situation.
Yeah, it's a weird situation, but we're obviously still really close. I've been in his life since you were, what, 7?
Yeah, something like that.
So, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, so, Neo, exactly. That's why I don't use it a lot. Hey, Nate. All right, now. I said his name was Andrew. Isn't that what I said? Was Andrew the team?
I don't know. They're coming in too fast. I can't read that quick.
All right. So look, Andrew, if you're still watching, comment again. Whatever it was that you commented. I think you're somewhere around 10 years old. Comment and let me see what's going on, because I have gotten in trouble because I missed your comment. Let's see. Neo Mustangs checking out Brutal, good stuff. Broken Tool Garage. Yes, I think I saw you on Neo's live stream earlier. Yeah, man, we just hang out over here. You know, it's pretty laid back for the most part. Red man, let the kids speak. Keep Vermilion red or respray. Stuck on red thoughts. You know, Vermilion red is it's a different type of red. I will say this about Vermilion. It's not my favorite red. That car, it's kind of caught in between a, this is going to sound crazy, but like a tomato red and a blood red. I don't know how to explain it. I prefer it, like, okay, so this is the deal. If I was going to paint a car just a solid color, I'd paint it Viper red. Period. If you want to keep it period correct, then yeah, sure, keep it vermilion red. But there's actually a couple different shades of vermilion red, by the way. Did you ever see Andrew coming again?
He ain't coming again. He must not be on no more. If he's 10, I'm sure he's probably in bed.
Yeah, probably so. What did you do with the 410s from the Calypso? I gave them to Jonate for doing the rear end swap, the gear swap. Didn't I?
I think so.
Yeah, I think he's got them. Wino TKO 600, because honestly, I don't like the way they shift. I despise them, the way they shift. I know you guys have them. This is where, you know, I can't always just be nice about everything. TKO 500, 600, I'm just not a big fan of. I don't know why. I know that there are some out there that shift pretty good, but for the most part, I've had so many people that I've been around that have had issues with them, and I've driven a few. Now, granted, I've not driven a lot, but I've driven a few, and everyone I've ever driven, I've just not been a fan of. Andrew had one not too long ago, TKO 500.
3550, which is
Okay.
essentially the same thing as a 500
Busted it.
after 3 races.
Yeah.
It only lasted
So-
3 races.
But now I will say this. They have been proven to be stronger than a T5 all day, every day. I just, for the money, it's just not really kind of, you know, something I'm looking for. Yeah. 600 take third gear. Essentially what Neo's saying right there. And Neo is a transmission guy, so I'm not trying to sway anybody either way, but if you guys ask, I mean, I want to give you my honest opinion, and sometimes my opinion I can't back up with with anything other than experience, and just from my experience, it's just not for me. Let's see, trans top loader, Nathan. I appreciate that, Nathan. Hit us with $20. This is for all the help your channel brought me with my 92 GT. Thanks and keep it up. I appreciate that, Nathan. Thank you so much, man. 35.50 for the win. Yeah, you know what? I'll agree with you there. What do you think?
What?
35.50 for the win.
I don't like. I didn't. I actually
Well,
liked how mine shifted, but
Other than
the
your shit
case
breaking.
on mine was welded, and it after during the third race, it just busted the case and everything got destroyed.
So a 2-speed power glide, yeah, absolutely. I'm not gonna sit here and knock a 2-speed power glide at all. I had one in a 72 Pontiac Ventura, and man, that thing was awesome.
It was.
Love a 2-speed power glide. So if you guys are wondering, yes, 2-speed power glide is awesome. How much was the 347 to bore out? So Zach, the deal with the 347 was I ordered that whole thing from Dart, and when we got the engine back, the block back, we thought that the block had not been bored correctly. It's kind of embarrassing to say. You know the preset, what do we call them? Ring compressors, right? So we had a 4030 bore set ring compressor. I ordered it on Amazon, and I guess as we were beating the piston in, pushing it down, that ring compressor allowed that ring to just pop out, and it caught one of the oil rings, one of the scraper rings, and it just bound up the piston. So we thought that the cylinder had not been bored correctly. It was this long thing, right? So come to find out, I sent it to the machine shop at Southern Performance here in Dothan. He looked at it and said, man, the bore is fine on it. It was just a mistake that we had made. Dart machine that thing fine. So, and the only reason I said that is because that was obviously in the video, but Dart did all the work, and I think pretty much anybody can get them to do the work. So, but the deal is you really need your pistons, right? So to get the work done correctly, you need to take your pistons to the machine shop with the block and get it up. Weird because I mean we've all done that